Hi guys, you're back with Coach Marisa from Ultimate MMA Plus. Today I'm going to show you guys 5 exercises that you can do with a medicine ball. Okay, so we can go through about 20 reps and you can do 5 rounds. In between each round you can take a minute rest. Okay, just a basic setup. Just want to explain to you how to do these exercises. The first one's going to be ground to overhead. The biggest thing is when you guys pick anything up in life in general and with this medicine ball workout, use your legs. Okay, don't use your back. So I'll show you from both sides. But I'm going to squat down, my feet are spread out a little bit wider than hip width. I'm going to use my legs to pick this up. My back is in good position, so I'm going to go ground. I'm going to bring this up and then overhead, so a press, and I don't want to lean back to do that. Okay, so come back down. So ground to overhead. So it's a nice explosive movement. Okay, I can take my hands off at the bottom or hold on to it. Either one's fine, but ground to overhead. Okay, so when I go from the side, when I squat down, my back is in this nice strong position. I'm using my legs. I'm not just rounding or using my back to lift this weight. Okay, so feet are spread out, looking down, so my neck is nice and relaxed. Ground to overhead, so my hips help me pop that up. Overhead. Ground to overhead. So nice explosive movement here. You're going to do, again, 20 reps. After that, we're going to be holding this up. Okay, so you can either hold it with your hands or you can hug it if you'd like to. Entirely up to you. Okay, but we're going to do a good morning. So again, I'll show you from both sides. Now my feet can be a little bit more straightforward, a little bit closer, okay, but still about hip width. And I'm just going to hinge right at my hips. Okay, so tiny bend in my knees, looking down, hinge at my hips, and then stand up nice and tall. So this is mainly lower back, glutes, hamstrings, we're working. So hinge just about hip height, hip level, and then come back up. So from the side, again, I'm just hinging from my hips, but I want to keep tiny bend in my knees. The weight is very close to me. Okay, it's right on my chest here. Hinge at those hips. Stand up nice and tall at the top. Hinge, lock those hips out, stand up nice and tall at the top. So again, you're going to go for 20 of those. Next one, we're going to keep this up top. You're going to step back behind yourself for a lunge. So I'll show you from the side as well, but I'm going to let my back knee bend, and as I come together, I'm going to press this up. So I'll keep switching. Let my back knee bend, press together. Step back, good posture here, press together. Okay, so from the side, step back, allow your back knee to bend. As you come together, press up. Step back, allow that back knee to bend, press up. Okay, so if you step too shallow, you're going to feel uncomfortable. So make sure, step back pretty wide, readjust if you need to. Let your back knee bend, take your time, press up. So you're going to be alternating, you're going to do 20 of those. Next one, we're going to put this down, okay? You're going to be holding it. So this is also going to use some stability in your shoulders as well. And I'm going to show you from the side. It's going to be a controlled mountain climber, okay? So you're going to be holding. So this ball, and most medicine balls are a little bit squishier, but you're going to be able to grab, okay? Nice and controlled. You're going to bring your knee to your chest. Nice and controlled. So we're going to do 20 of these. So gripping this ball. I'll show you guys from the side. So holding on. My hands are right underneath my shoulders. Core is nice and tight and nice and controlled. Bringing that knee to your chest. So alternating for 20. Okay. The last one, we're back up on our feet. Okay. We're going to do an alternating lateral lunge. So you're going to be holding this up close to your body. Step out to the side, sit your hips back, push off, come back together. So when you step out, the wider you step, the more comfortable you'll be. If you step too shallow, you're not going to have room for your leg to bend. So step out to the side because I want my hips to go back and one leg to stay straight. Push off, come back together. Step out, sit those hips back, push off together. Okay, what I don't want is you guys to step out and push into your knee. Okay, you don't want to push into your knee. You'll start feeling your knee a little irritated if you do that. So I want to step out, but sit my hips back. Push off, come back together. Step out, sit my hips back. So each one counts. So 1, 2, meet in the middle every time. Okay, so back to the top. One more time through. Again, we're going to go 20 repetitions of everything. Even if they're alternating, they're just back and forth. We're going to try, aim for 5 sets, and in between each set, okay, because I can go through these all together, I can take a minute rest. If you feel you need a little bit more, feel free to take more. But first one's going to be our ground to overhead. So feet are a little spread out. Again, I'm using my legs. Squat down. Let those hips pop it up. Ground to overhead. So make sure you're also looking down. I don't need to irritate my neck by looking up at anything. I know what I'm doing. ground, it's overhead. Okay, next one, we're holding it up top. Again, you can hug or hold close to you. I can bring those feet in a little bit. We're going to hinge at our hips. Good morning. So again, look down, hinge, good morning. From the side, hinge, good morning. Stand up nice and tall at the top. After that, we're going to keep it right here. Step back behind ourselves for a lunge. Step together, press up. Step back, take your time, let your back knee bend, press up. So step back knee bends, press up. After that, we're down here. We have our controlled mountain climbers. So holding that medicine ball in a high plank position. Okay, bring that knee to your chest, nice and controlled. Just like this. One knee, other knee. And last one, we're back up on our feet. Start together, step out, sit your hips back, push it off, come together. Step out, hips go back, push off, come together. Okay, so full body, 5 exercises. Again, you can do 20 repetitions if you feel like that's a lot. You can start a little bit lower, between 12 to 15. But if you pace yourself, you guys will be good. So 5 exercises for you guys to do at home with a medicine ball. Medicine balls, I've explained in previous videos, they're all a little different. This one, you're not slamming it, so it doesn't matter really if it's more bouncy or heavier with sand. Okay, so you can pick up any medicine ball and do all 5 of these exercises. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave me a comment. Let me know so I can answer it for you. The workout is listed in the info below in our description. If you guys like this video or you plan to do it, definitely give me a thumbs up. And if you do not want to miss any other workouts, definitely subscribe to our channel, Ultimate MMA Plus.